What do you like about heaven? Similar to Bob, I have to say that what I like most about heaven is the ability to fellowship with people who are at the same level as I am. When you've lived a life that's tremendously close to Jesus, and when you've had a very intimate relationship with Him, you might not have a lot of people who are close to you who have the same intimate and personal relationship with Jesus. Yet in heaven, Jesus arranges it so that you're placed with new friends that are of like mind and who have a similar relationship with Him, as well as similar maturity in their faith. When you arrive in heaven, you'll be introduced to people there who will become your intimate friends. They're around your same stage of growth in the Christian life. Bob said that he really appreciated being around people of like mind, those who had similar faith. This did not necessarily mean that Bob only had other prophets as friends, although he had prophets in his circle of friends in heaven. John Paul Jackson met Bob in heaven, and they became close friends because they're both intimate friends with Jesus. In heaven, I spend a lot of my time with people who have an intimate relationship with Jesus. Of course, there's ministry in heaven to others as well. I might not always be with people in heaven who have great faith. Sometimes God and Jesus call me to minister to those who are new to heaven, new to the faith, with an immature and undeveloped faith in Jesus. I spend time with groups of people and teach them the Bible and about relationship with Jesus. I teach and mentor them into a deeper and more loving relationship with Jesus. I do have time to reach out to people who don't know Jesus as well as I do and who don't have an intimate relationship with Him like I do. People aren't left behind in heaven. I don't spend all of my time around people of like faith who are the cream of the crop. I'm really close to Jesus and have a lot of glory in life. Contrary to what you might think, new converts, new people in the kingdom, and those with immature faith grow in heaven. People are taught and experience Jesus in heaven, and they have the chance to develop and grow. Some people in heaven have been there for a number of years. They've grown from immaturity to a place where they're as mature as I am in the faith. Heaven has this wonderful environment where everyone goes from glory to glory. The longer they're there, the more Christ-like everyone becomes. No one arrives in heaven and stays a spiritual baby. Everyone has the chance and the capacity to grow. Jesus will meet people and mentor them one-on-one. He holds a weekly meeting with the person, sends them to resources and suggests books for them to read and teachings to watch. He comes back the next week and reviews what the person has read and watched. They discuss it, and he suggests more resources for them to pursue. Jesus becomes like a mentor in heaven to help you grow into Him. I really love the fact that I can meet with Jesus each week and spend time with Him. He can plumb the depths of the deepest things in the universe, the deepest knowledge, the more mystical knowledge that really interests me. He can help me plumb the depths of my faith and help me grow. But to sum this up and to give you an idea of what I love about heaven, I especially love the fellowship with like-minded believers. On earth, the reason you go to church is to make friends and to have friendships with people who really love the Lord. You might say that that's the best part of church, the fellowship with other believers. Nothing changes when you get to heaven. You'll find that earth is like a template of heaven. Everything that you experience on earth, you just experience in a greater measure in heaven. The worship in heaven can't be compared to the worship on earth. You might have a taste for the worship in heaven on earth. You can feel the presence of God, feel His glory, and experience corporate worship on earth. However, when you arrive in heaven and go in the throne room, worship is in another dimension and at another level. I really enjoy the fellowship in heaven. I really enjoy mixing and rubbing shoulders with people from all generations, from all different seasons and times in the world's history. I enjoy mixing with, fellowshipping with, dialoguing with, and sharing faith with those who are mature and who have a tremendous, intimate faith in Jesus.